friends, welcome back to my channel. I am very excited because today we're gonna be doing some junk journaling. I mentioned that this is one of my new favorite hobbies in my like free favorites video that I did, and the obsession has only grown. So I thought we could do a little cozy crafting together. If you don't know what a junk journal is, it's basically just like a chaos scrapbook. It's like a scrapbook without having a lot of pressure to make it perfect. And a lot of the things that you put in are just things that you might otherwise throw away, like a takeout menu or a receipt or ticket stubs or whatever. But then you can also put in like photos and stickers and all that fun stuff. So I have this. I thrifted it for $2.49 at Value Village. And I have actually already begun to fill this. But today I want to do the cover. I want to add a few more spreads and I want to tweak the ones I've already done because I got a better photo printer than my laser jet, which is what I was using to print the photos in here, and it does not look good. So this right here is the first spread that I have. It's for the launch of my book. And this is actually 3 pages because I had a lot of this stuff. So I've got some photos. I've got here all the copies that were pre-ordered and me just sitting in front of the giant stacks being like, oh my God, is this really happening? We've got all of the art that has been done for the book, whether commissioned or fan art. We've got some little like the stickers that go on the packaging. I have this, which is the label for a candle. My sweet YouTube manager made me a Quinn's cardamom bun candle and I designed a label for it and I printed an extra one to put in here. And then over on this other side, I've got some cards that people gave me at the release party. I cut out the labels from the food that we had at that party. So I themed all of the food around the novel, like things that get baked and cooked in there. So I have a couple of those. Then over here, I have another card. This is like my little Barnes & Noble section. So this was like my consignment payment form when I sold out of books at Barnes & Noble. I've got the sticky note that they gave me originally to contact them. I've got a picture of the novel on the little table they put it on. And then this over here is from a podcast event that I went to for the Romance Rex podcast. I just like kept my little Venmo sticker from my little booth and I've got a picture of me with all my stuff. So those are my book pages. And the next couple of spreads that I have are New York themed. So I want to be part of it. And the other side says New York, New York. A lot of this stuff is cut up from like museum guides that we got. So we've got like the Met. I cut out the actual exhibits that we spent the most time in out of the map. Got some photos of our trip. Same thing over here with the Morgan Library. I like cut out some of the info on there. These were all of the shows we saw while we were there. So we saw Hadestown on Broadway, 20-Sided Tavern off Broadway, and then of course the whole reason we went was to go to the Dimension 20 show. So I've got like pictures of our cosplays. I've got the sticker that they gave us at the 20-Sided Tavern show that we went to. They put us on like different teams and I got the robe. And then you know me, if there's one thing I love about traveling, it is the food. So I do have a page with just like some of the restaurants we went to. This one, the Campbell, was actually like turned into a bar, but when we left with our check, they gave us this like postcard of what the apartment originally looked like, which was really cool. Little coffee place we went to, my favorite little bakery that we went to in Brooklyn. So those are my New York spreads. I've got one for Whidbey Island here, the walking tour we did, the thrift store we went to, a little bookmark from the visitor center, but I still haven't printed out the pictures for this one, so we'll do that today. And then we've got some beautiful blank pages to fill. But first I think we'll do the cover. I'm actually realizing that this is upside down. It's fine, it's spiral bound, so I can just like do the cover on the right side and then like take the pages out and put them in the right way. Oh, this is so satisfying. I don't know why I kept the plastic on, but I did. So I have a pile of like scrapbooking stuff here. First I have my sticker books. Whenever I get stickers, I just like peel them out and put them in this like one book. It's really genius. The back is just like sticker paper, so you can save everything all in one place. I've got lots of stickers. I also got some washi tape. So I've got blue, yellow, and green. I also picked up some like printed scrapbook paper from Daiso, so I thought maybe we could do something with that. I've got like a breakfast pancakes theme. We've got some gingham, and then this is like vintage cats and cake, which I thought was really fun. And then all the junk I've been saving up for the junk journal. So the plan is to decorate the cover first. Then we're gonna replace all of the faded out pictures with some really nice quality prints from today's sponsor, who is Lean. I got their PixCut S1, which is a 2-in-1 photo and sticker printer and cutter, which is incredible. So I actually designed some of my own custom sticker sheets for this project specifically. The first one I'm gonna print out is some Scrabble tiles that spell junk journal from the front. And then the second one is all watercolor art that I found on Canva, and that's for the 2 spreads that we're gonna be doing today. One of them is just like an April romanticizing your life spread, and the other one is a garden spread. So I'm gonna get printing some stickers here. So here's the sticker sheet that I have all set up in here. It's just one image, it's a transparent PNG. I'm gonna click make it. You can see they're all outlined. And it's this easy. So here are our 2 sticker sheets. I don't even think the camera can capture how high quality these are. Like, it's kind of nuts. Like, this looks like a legit Scrabble tile that I could pick up and play Scrabble with. The printer uses thermal dye sublimation technology and prints in 300 DPI, which if you've ever done any graphic design stuff, like I used to before YouTube, is the way to go. It is so, so good. Because it prints it in 4 layers, 1 layer at a time, and it actually does like a lamination thing at the end too, which is a godsend because it means these are like weather resistant, they're waterproof, fade resistant, scratch resistant, long lasting. I'm using this for author stuff. Actually, I'll show you the cute stickers I designed. I printed these the other day. It says, have some faith in yourself, at least try a cheese toasty, which is a line from my book. So I'm going to put 1 of these in every package when somebody orders my novel. So it's fun because it's like professional quality. So even though it's a freebie, I still feel like it's a really solid product that I'm sending. And I also love that it cuts the stickers for you. It's like precision cutting, so you don't have to adjust it. It will automatically put the nice little white border around it and you don't have to mess with anything. And the app you use to send things to the printer is really easy to use. You can either like create a design in the app or you can upload a transparent PNG like I did. Either way, it's smart enough to recognize what you're doing. And I just like, there are so many applications for this. Scrapbooking, home decor, business stuff. I looked into getting customized stickers for the Crown Prophecy packages like from a company and they were like $1 each. And these I think come out to like 20 cents each or something like that, which is really nice for me as a business owner, but also just for cutie little hobbies. So let's decorate our little cover here. So I did this Scrabble tiles. It's actually an ode to my old YouTube intro, if anybody's been around that long and remembers it. I used to have like Scrabble tile intros at the beginning of most of my videos and I absolutely loved them, but they were a lot to edit. And I also feel like YouTube intros just like are not really as much of a thing anymore. But this is a fun little ode to it. Let's see. I'm just kind of sticking them down lightly so that I can move them into position. Okay, let's see, how's that? I like that. I like that it's a little bit messy looking because it's like the vibe of the junk journal, you know? I also made a sticker of this cute little camera. Let's see what else I've got in here that might be cute. I like these, the watermelon. Lemonade is cute. Where do I want to put you? I feel like maybe right here would be cute. The vibe of this junk journal for me is like romanticizing my life, memorializing little moments. So I feel like this kind of like picnic-y theme is kind of cute because that feels very similar. Put you up here. Oh, should we do the big one? Oh, I should have done it over here with the picnic basket. Can I peel this up? Oh, I can. Okay, wait, look how cute. So we've got her and then also her little picnic basket. It's like a little vignette there. Oh, I like the little Taylor Swift birds. That's fun. I like these floral stamps, but I'm feeling like they don't fit the theme we have going here. These ones do though. Okay, I think I'm gonna get some acrylic pens to do little doodles in and around here. So I have these ones, they're the shuttle art ones. They're literally so cheap. I think they're like $14 on Amazon. And I really like them because they have a fine tip and a brush tip. So I think I'm just gonna kinda make some little doodles here to round us out. We'll do some like little strawberries. It's a better strawberry color, not that one. I don't have a red because I bought the pastel pack. Let's go with this one. Doesn't have to be exactly true to life. Oh no, I want the brush tip, don't I? There we go. If you're a doodler, These are the best pens to doodle with because you can doodle with them on pretty much anything. Like it doesn't have to be paper. Like I've done a claw clip, I've done like an old wooden napkin holder. You can pretty much use them to color anything. I do a lot of 3D prints. And some little white dots. And then, oh, this is always where I mess up when I draw my strawberries, is the little leafy tops. Actually, this one's not coming out too bad. I usually go too big, and then also the stem tends to come out looking weird. You know what? I don't hate that. I think that's just fine. What else do I want to draw? Maybe we'll draw a little postage stamp. I think that's a cute idea. Of course, I probably could have just used the sticker. My hands are so shaky. I think the thing that I really like about junk journaling specifically, rather than like traditional scrapbooking, is that there's like very low pressure because it's a junk journal. Like it's in the name. It's almost the same concept as like sometimes when I start writing, I'll write bad first draft at the top of the page. And that's writing advice I saw, I want to say on Tumblr, like many, many years ago. And like the psychology of it is just like it takes the pressure off and just allows you to write without judging yourself for what you're writing because it's just a bad first draft. Like you're gonna improve it later. There is like a self-deprecating element to that like maybe I don't need or love, but it does tend to work. Maybe like messy first draft would be better. Let's draw a little lily of the valley in there. I think that would be cute. Oh, it needs the little offshoots, doesn't it? There we go. I'm really into Lily of the Valley right now. You'll probably see later. I got some washi tape that's like Lily of the Valley themed too. I just think it's so cute. Feeling like the stem is not popping enough, so I might add, yeah, some of this darker green. That's gonna be a little better, I think. Yeah, there we go. That shows it better on the brown background. Okay, what else should we draw? How about some little cherries? Let's see, we've got fruit here, we've got fruit here. Maybe like, well, that's a whole fruit platter. Okay, wait, maybe not. Maybe we'll do, let's test what's the color of this one. Okay, maybe we'll do like a little white wine glass. Oh, that's too much white. Tricky. Okay, we're just gonna do the cherries here because I think that they're gonna be cute. Oh, maybe not that color though. That's like not really showing up very well. This darker, oh, that's like almost the same color. All right, well, we'll just go over the whole thing because it is showing up a little better. And then the dark green we've learned is the better one. That's cute. And I think I want to tie a little bow around the stem. Yellow? Question mark? Yeah, that could be cute. We have to go over that a couple of times to cover the green, but that's cute. I like it. Okay, we need something up here though. Maybe that's a good place for our little champagne glasses. Maybe we'll do champagne glasses. That's cute. And like have them cheersing or something. So we're all about celebrating the little moments. Guys, I'm not an artist. I will say this isn't coming out too bad. Can already guarantee you these champagne glasses are not gonna be even looking, and that's all right. Oh, that's not coming out quite as white as I wanted it to. Maybe we'll put bubbles in it. Would have done in like an espresso martini, but I don't have brown. I do think I'm gonna get the other pack of these that's like not pastels. Okay, cute. That's really cute. I feel like we need maybe 2 little flowers right here, and then I think we're good. We haven't done purple, so let's do purple flower. What kind of flower do we want to do? I'm literally just gonna search Pinterest for like easy to doodle flowers because we're not trying to make crazy fancy art here. Okay, so we'll do some lavender because that looks like it's pretty easy. I'm just realizing that she's like also holding lavender. Oops, oh well. Maybe let's put a little bit of darker purple in there for some dimension. Yeah, that's cute. And then let's try, I feel like this is the most lavender stem green I have. And then down here over by it, I'm gonna do a couple little like daisy type things, but I'm gonna kind of draw them like cone flowers, question mark. Yeah, that's cute. And then something for right here. A tulip, maybe? Okay, let's see. How do I doodle a tulip? I'm feeling like a yellow flower would be pretty, although there is yellow lemonade right there. All right, well, that looks like a preschooler drew it, and that's all right. All right, I'm gonna stick these stickers down properly because I'm satisfied with the design. I don't think I'm gonna move anything around too much. Cute! There's our little junk journal. All right, now going back to the spreads that I wanna fix, you can see in comparison how like just washed out and blurry these are. So I'm going to use my printer to reprint these photos and stick them down. The quality on this is unreal. I'm not kidding when I say that these are the most high quality prints I have ever seen in my life, let alone done at home. Like, just for comparison, here's a print that I got done at a drugstore. You can see it's like passable, but like not even super sharp. This was also very expensive. And then compare it to that. That is unfreaking real, you guys. I am geeking out about this in a very big way. Like the fact that I can do waterproof stickers and prints that are this high quality with one machine as an all-in-one solution. I'm just like, I feel so powerful. I can't get over this photo specifically is like, it looks better than it does on my iPhone. So we're gonna switch these ones out for these. Like you can see the difference is wild. The Crown Prophecy spread was the first one I did because I started this many months after the like launch party actually happened and the book came out. But I was like constantly going back on my phone and looking at like old photos of all of the exciting stuff that happened in like author land, author life. And it didn't feel as real looking back on it as like a printed picture. And I was like, this is something that like I know I'll still be thinking about in 50 years. Like you only published your debut novel once. And so making this spread was so fun. And I really just got to like geek out over like the character art and all the fun little themed food things that I did. So that's gonna go there. I think scrapbooking or junk journaling is like a really extra fun hobby because it's fun to do it, but it also gives you another layer of gratitude for the things that you're scrapbooking or junk journaling about. Like I'm looking on that sheet right there at like photos from our New York trip and I'm like reliving the memories as I'm like cutting out the pictures. And I remember feeling the same way when I was like cutting up the museum pamphlets and stuff. It just like, it lets you relive the experience in a way and like, I don't know, just automatic rose colored glasses, which I think is really cool. Glue these in here. Yeah, boy. Have to give credit here to all these wonderful artists. This one is art by Appy. These two are Fossilized Sap, and this one is Chicklin Doodle, all on Instagram. Wow, okay, that improved that page so much. Where are my little stickers? I think I'm also gonna add one of the cheese toasty stickers on here because it's cute. Let me like right there. Cute, cute, cute. And we've got two photos on this one. We've got this little one here. And we've got this. Ooh, I really don't want to rip this sticky note. Oh, it came up fine. Cool. We're good, we're good. And then right here, I'm also gonna add my Romance Rex podcast sticker because it was their event that they very kindly let me be an author at. It's right there. Oh, their logo is so cute. Before, after. Before, after. Okay, so here's our Whidbey Island spread, and this one currently doesn't have any photos at all, but I printed a bunch of itty bitty ones, and I think what I wanna do is draw like little Polaroid frames around them. Arrange these in a cute way. Oh, I want to put the thrift haul over by the thrift card. And I want these to be kind of like helter-skelter. Do, do, do. And I think I'm just gonna take this white and like kind of outline it. And it doesn't have to be perfect because I want it to look kind of cartoony almost. Yeah, this is gonna be cute. This is the kind of thing where if I was like regular scrapbooking, I would probably feel the need to like cut all these out of paper and like make them perfectly geometric and even. And I'm just like, I just want to doodle, man. I just want to doodle and glue trash in a book. Like everything had to be very perfect for a long time. And I think it's healthy for me to do something that's just like silly and goofy and cute, and it doesn't need to make any money or impress anybody or be perfect. It's just for me. Okay, cool. I like that. I think that turned out really cute. What a fun idea. And now we have a blank page. Our very first new spread. I think we'll do the April one first. And I'm having an idea, and I'm not sure how doable it is, but I'm thinking, what if we cut out some of this and made this into like a big quilt as the background? Or maybe just one quilt square. That's probably a little bit more doable and attainable than a whole quilt. We've got blue, we've got red. I could have sworn there was a yellow, but I'm not seeing it. There is supposed to be a yellow. Oh, there it is, I just missed it. It's actually orange. And then with our cat ones, do one of this, one of that. These are so cute. One like that. And I think how I'm gonna do this is I'm just gonna like try to make a square with a piece of paper, and then cut out a triangle as a template. Does that make sense? Okay, so now I've got all my little corners, and I think like one of the star ones might be cute. What am I doing here? Okay, wait, oh, it just will. Yay! The quilt block lives. Haven't used a green or a red yet. Oh, I don't know that I want to put green and red together. Oh, I didn't think about it that way. Okay, this still might be too big. It might just get a little crunched like that. Okay, that's cute. I like it. Do a light bit of glue because this paper is extremely thin, because again, I got it at Daiso. Here we go. I'm realizing now that I should have used the sticker paper for these little Scrabble letters like I did for the front. But I had this extra space after I printed all the photos that I wanted on this page, so I just stuck it in there. So that's fine, we'll just glue them. Maybe I should actually go up here. No, I like it better going all the way across. I think you'll still get the idea of what the spread is supposed to look like. Cute, 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 cute. Okay, now I think before I stick too much down, I'm just gonna place everything. I'll have a whole other page of this for like family photos and like things I did with the kids, but I'm still trying to figure out like how much of my mom life I'm gonna be sharing online, because I like don't film the kids anymore, but like if I'm filming a picture of them, is that different? I don't know. It's a very interesting thing to try to figure out. So this is mostly pictures of me. I promise I'm not actually super egocentric. I'm trying to protect my kids' privacy. Okay, so here's like my Miss Honey wardrobe corner over here. I've got my Pride and Prejudice cosplay that I did to see the movie in theaters. Little handholds. Juniper's big girl room. I had a really good month, which I think is more motivating to do a spread for, because I like felt good about everything and like was really enjoying life. So I was taking a lot of pictures and just like vibing. If I put too much of this on here, I am gonna lose the quilt, I think. So we need to be judicious. Maybe that can go up there, this can go here, maybe that can go there, and this can go down here, question mark? And then I still want to leave room for stickers also. I think that's good. This is like really more of a scrapbook page than a junk journal page, because it's all new stuff. There's no junk, it's just all photos. But then the next page, the garden page, is gonna be all junk. Let's do some stickers from this little set. Put her over here. We can put the flower sack and maybe the, pie or jam. What did I actually make with this? I think I actually made jam. So maybe we'll put the jam over here. This is Sweet little cottage in the corner. A lot of these are for the gardening spread as well, so I don't want to overdo it too much. Maybe this little sun hat can go here. I think we need one more right here, and then I think we're good. Let's do butter. No reason other than I feel like that's my vibe for this spring is butter. All right, that's our little April spread. It turned out pretty cute, if I do say so myself. And then this will be our garden spread. And in true junk journal fashion, saved a bunch of junk. Plant vitamins for seedlings. I saved seed packets. I saved pretty seed packets. I don't know, I like a messy spread. I've also got a picture of the greenhouse. I don't know, this Super Thrive packet is like so silly, but I like it. Oh, we need like a room for a title though, don't we? Okay, I think I'm gonna have to start cutting some of these out. It's funny because these floret seed packets are like, they didn't even sell them this year, but I had them from last year, so they still went in my garden. The garden has been challenging this year, to say the least. Besides my terrible loss of my sweet little seedlings that I told y'all about a while ago, I've also been dealing with like some pest stuff, like of my, ooh, there's seeds in here. What are these seeds for? These are for celosia. Okay, here. This is like precious gold. How did these get, oh, they got stuck in the glue of the packet. It's all right, little guys. Definitely has some plant food on it still. That's all right. I think that's probably thin enough to just stick down. This I'll cut the back off of. I wonder if I can get this like germ, maybe I'll just cut it out. This germination test date lot, I don't know, I think that's kind of cute. Okay, now my vision for this is to kind of have it when you open it up, so like there's another blank page on the other side, for it to be like a how it started and how it's going kind of a deal. So I have all the like things that I planted and the seedlings in the greenhouse on this page, and then my thought is that on the next page, I'll do like every year I take a picture of all the flowers that come out of the garden, just so that I can like look at how productive it was that year, what I grew, whatever. So I'm thinking I'll do a collage of those on the other page. But obviously that's not happening yet, so that's okay. And then up here, we'll do some kind of like 2024 garden or something like that. That's cute. Yes, sticking it down with some glue. That is the name of the game. Okay, where are our stickers? We have so many cute little garden stickers that I can also use to stick edges of things down. Got little gardening boots, and a shovel, and a seed packet. Watering can. Oh, I've got multiple seed packets. That's fun. Where do I want to put you? Maybe here. This one. I do feel like it needs to go here. Okay, cute. And then we just need a little heading. I'm gonna pencil this out first before I acrylic it. I almost just put 2024 garden on here, and it's definitely 2025. See, that's not centered, and that's why we pencil it in first. In the smaller. Realizing that this little pocket of space is actually not centered, so the numbers were better before, but that's okay. Okay, cool. I feel like green is only appropriate. I think as a little finishing touch, I might pop some flowers on the word garden, like it's a little vine. I'll do some pink and some purple. And that's our little junk journaling garden spread. So we'll do a final little flip through of everything we did today. We've got updated Crown Prophecy, 3 pages, and then I left one blank because hopefully good things are still coming and I'll want to have another page to continue documenting the adventure. Then we've got New York, part 1. 2, I do still want to print some New York stickers to go here. This might be my favorite page. I was such a theater kid in high school and I dreamed for so many years of like having an actual playbill. Cutting these up felt wrong, but we did have two because Matt had one and I had one. Again, I feel like a little croissant sticker, a little coffee sticker would be pretty cute. Actually, wait a second. I've got bakery. Here we go, that adds a little something something. We've got our little Whidbey Island with the Polaroids. Our April spread. This is the other one that's like competing with the playbill one for my favorite because I do really like the little quilt block and how that turned out. And then the garden. Oh, and can't forget our cutie front cover. I think that's gonna be it for this video. This was so fun. Thanks for hanging out with me and doing a little bit of junk journaling. Let me know if you like this type of video because I would love to make more in the future if you didn't think it was terribly boring. If you like this kind of cozy hobby content and you haven't already, I would love if you subscribed down below so we can be friends. I love you guys all a lot. I can't wait to see you in my next video, and until then, stay cozy. Bye!